Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
I'm home, honey.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. It is just me today. Patrick is, I think we're both a little bit worn out, but he was starting to fall a little bit under the weather yesterday. So there's the empty space where Patrick normally sits. I am running a bunch of errands today, and honestly, today, for goodness sake, I want to be done with the house. I want to be done. I am just, this is grueling. I mean, to put your body through this, lifting, hauling, the dust, the debris, all that stuff. And this house was a lot cleaner than a lot of the other sort of hoards that we've cleared out. But it takes a toll on you, and I'm definitely feeling it. So I am running errands today by myself. First stop I have to make is actually at the auction house at Kastner Auctions, because in just a few days' time, we are auctioning off all of the furniture that came out of that house. Now, you guys will be watching this after the fact, likely. So you'll be like, Alex, this is old news. We knew that auction happened. But as of today, when I'm filming, the auction hasn't happened yet. But I've got to go there. I've got to tag everything, get it all inventoried. And I brought some furniture polish with me over there in Patrick's space. So I'll give it a bit of a shine and make things look better. After that's done, I've got to offload the back of the truck, which is full of DVDs, 1,400 DVDs going up for auction in groups of 60. And honestly, at this point, if they even go for like 10 or 20 bucks a lot, I will be thrilled, because that's just money coming back. And I don't want that stuff in my garage. I want it at the auction house. Gosh, what else has to happen? After the DVDs get offloaded at the auction, I got to drop the trailer off and then head back to the house, which is where this video will take us. So we're going to start at the auction here. We're going to go to the house, and hopefully I'll get things wrapped up today. I'm hoping today is the day, guys. Not done with the stuff, but hopefully I'll be done with the house. So follow along. Let's see what happens if my plan works out. I should be closing the door on that house for good today. Let's see. I'm about to drop my trailer off, and look what I see. Do you guys see it yet? It's my old station wagon, right there, my old wagon. For sale at the Little Lot. And now off to U-Haul and then on the highway. Definitely one of the weirder things I brought into the auction. It's a good thing we figured out he came apart in pieces. I, on the other hand, have got to come and inventory whatever remaining furniture is here, including that old mid to late 60s Coke machine, and start getting everything labeled and cleaned up and ready to go. Poor guys here are getting him all assembled with his giant sword and laser beams and all that good stuff. It's a pretty impressive piece, I'll give it that. And found this. That's what they paid for it at one point, years and years ago. It's a lot of money. See what it goes for. How much furniture came out of that house? We'll have a look. Dave's over there working, putting the mirrors on the backs of things. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
We've got cabinets and radios and sewing machines, and even this one that was in the garage that I thought was in bad shape. Glad we kept it, because it's the Singer Egyptian. See, it's got the Sphinx and stuff on it. That's a really cool machine. Even if it does need veneer, that's a neat piece. Beautiful sofa sets, another sewing machine. This has the ruler built right into the cabinet. That's kind of a neat feature. And this really neat chain that raises and lowers it. It's pretty nifty. The fabulous Art Deco sideboard piece. That's a really nice piece of furniture right there. So much stuff, all of this around me here, enough to fill an entire warehouse here, came out of just one little house. And that wasn't even everything. This isn't even the main sale. This is just the let's get rid of the furniture sale. Good golly. Probably the most important thing that I got to accomplish here today was for the guys actually get Predator all set up. He's got caution tape around him. I think that's to protect Predator from us and not the other way around, but with Halloween coming right up here, this is gonna be the perfect display piece as people walk through into the showroom here and just get completely freaked out by Predator. He ought to be a good piece, and that'll go up in the December sale, the main sale that we're actually doing for this whole auction. Like I said, this furniture sale is just it's just to get rid of the bulky stuff. And then we're doing a couple really big sales, which everybody at home can bid on, and we'll advertise it and we'll ship stuff out to you. It's just the furniture and well, I don't think you'd wanna, well, I think you'd probably ship Predator. You just need to get him crated up. Maybe talk to the auction house on that one. But let me stand next to him. He is, I guess you can't really tell. He's probably about 7.5, nearly 8 feet tall. I'm 6 feet tall and he's bigger than me. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go drop the trailer off and then it's back to the house. Back at the house doing a little sweeping. This is the garage that the Predator was in. And aside from appliances, which I don't do, I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, work my way through the house, and hopefully get out of here. So after vacuuming as much as I could and cleaning, I've got the house ready to turn back over to the owners. They have already found somebody to buy the home as is. It's a property investor. They're just gonna buy it as is, probably gut it, renovate, and flip it, so I didn't have to go too crazy with the cleaning, but it sure looks a lot better. Let me take you guys for a tour. Walking in the front doors and up the steps, turn to my left. That's the owner's stuff there. I didn't leave that behind. You've got the living room. I've opened up the windows in here to kind of let a cross breeze go through because, trust me, this house needs to be aired out. It doesn't stink. Actually, the funny thing is the house doesn't stink at all. It smells normal. It's just a little dusty and, you know, it's the first time it's been vacuumed in a while. So when you look out the back door, there's the last giant dumpster, the last massive dumpster out there. And I went around, I cleaned up everything on the deck. I actually went around the yard too, and I picked up any loose debris that was easy to grab and chuck that. So I did a yard cleanup for them. Those bins are just personal artifacts, or personal effects, not artifacts, but like family photos and papers that we set aside for them. The kitchen is emptied out. So cupboards are bare, appliances are in place. Walking down the hallway, we've got closet number 1. Oh yeah, that's fine that that's there. That's just light bulbs and stuff. I was like, oh no, I left stuff. That's light bulbs. Bathroom is more or less cleaned up aside from some boxes of Kleenex. The master bedroom, remember what this looked like? Master bedroom is completely emptied. And there, it has an ensuite, which I don't think the lights are working in here. All those light bulbs, I probably should have come and put another light bulb in. We'll get some natural light in here. Stay. So it has a little toilet and a sink and mirror set up in here. So that it has the bathroom right off the master bedroom. Let me just flip that around and show you guys again. But it's an empty room. So there's that. The room that had the grandfather clocks in it, it's got this tile. I use the vacuum in here. It's going to need to be washed, but it's empty nonetheless. And the first room I kind of cleared out was this one right here. And look, I found a dime and a penny. That's got to be good luck, right? It's a wheat penny too. It's got to be good luck to find a penny on your last day. So that room is done. Let's go for a walk down the hallway. The only thing I basically left in the house for the owners of the property were things like the vacuum, garbage bags, light bulbs, stuff that was for the home. So remember this? This was piled right up to the ceiling. In fact, it was so full down here, we didn't even know that there was a sauna. How deluxe is that? It's like a sauna that you could have probably 4 people in, I guess, and it has its own shower. Fancy. Bathroom. Do the lights work? Yeah, lights work in here. Sure, it needs a cleaning and a sealing, but the bathroom's done. This closet was so full, and it was full completely up to the top with dishes. Part of me is nervous opening this door because I was like, what if I forgot to take some stuff out of there? Laundry room is cleaned out, other than, of course, laundry soap and light bulbs and household things. The garage on the main floor is totally done, and I gave it a sweep and cleaned it out. It's got a little freezer in here, but look how much room this is. To think that this was just full and I couldn't even walk in here, it's just unbelievable. I guess I shouldn't say it's unbelievable. I've done this before, but the turnaround time on this house was a lot faster than expected. And lastly, the downstairs rumpus room. I call it a rumpus room because it's got the wood paneling and the brick, but that has an actual wood burning fireplace down here. It's kind of a neat feature. Its own kind of dining room area, I guess, where you could play cards, set up a table there and have family over, play cards down here. Maybe have a little TV. Looks like they had a TV on this wall. Could be a real cozy space again. And because this is a split level, it's actually above ground. So this, although this is kind of technically the basement, you can see the ground level there. I feel like I'm actually at ground level right now, or above ground, I should say. It doesn't feel like a dark basement down here at all. So turnaround time on this property, you guys have watched probably over 2 weeks of episodes, but if you condense that all up to the actual work time it took, this is, I'm gonna call it 8.5 days to this point where it's empty. 8.5 days. This is the 9th day today, but it only took me an hour to finish up today, so let's call it a half day. 8.5 days to get the house empty from hoard to home. But my real work begins. The next steps are actually the biggest, the hardest steps for me, and that's where I have to get everything that I've taken back to the city processed for auction. Again, first auction I've kind of already started, but now I have to do a series of other auctions in December so that we can get all this stuff gone. It's going to be an awful lot of work, but I'm kind of excited to go through the boxes again. It's going to be that second level of discovery because there's some boxes I kind of poked my head in the top, saw it was full of good stuff, packed it away. And those boxes, well, who knows what's going to be inside? I guess you guys will have to stay tuned to find out. So for me today, for now, I'm closing the door, actually quite literally closing the door on this place and signing off. So stay tuned for more episodes as we continue through the series. We get the auctions going, the auction started, and I actually start to hopefully get my money back on this investment. Thanks for watching today's episode, guys. We'll see you all soon, and bye for now. So as I was leaving, I found a couple boxes of bottles. I'm hoping it's be enough to buy myself lunch on the way home. Well, it was enough for lunch. Almost 20 bucks actually. Those tiny little bottles add up. I was debating actually throwing them out because I'm just, over it. And I thought, you know what? There's a bottle depot on the way out of town. You may as well. And I'm glad I did. I'm gonna go grab myself a bite to eat.